curtain's still down for most of the shows across the Strip and the Valley. The governor gave the green light to shows on September 29th, but shows are still doing revamps to get the state seal of approval to take the stage.
It's the entertainment capital of the world. We've got to get entertainment back.
The show must go on, but which ones will? Shows are taking on the balancing or juggling act of working with new state guidelines.
Spent 6 months writing a 49-page plan which has a track for everybody that's in the show.
The master behind Spiegelworld, Ross Mullison, says it's important shows stay safe to stay open. He's hoping Absinthe reopens this month, cabaret style. There'll be antibacterial floors and brand new circulation systems.
So we've gone from 660 to 220, now we're at 170. But let's get open. We want to prove that we can do a great job with the 25-foot rule in place.
The governor's directives asks performers to be 25 feet from the audience. That prevents Ross Mullison's other two shows, Atomic Saloon at the Venetian or Opium at the Cosmopolitan, from opening just yet.
The shows are very audience interactive, so almost every routine we do, we have somebody up on stage, and I know that's now restricted as well. For performers, we want to keep it as safe as possible.
Magician Tommy Wind has a family-friendly audience interactive show at the Oyo. He has one of the dozens of Vegas shows in smaller venues. Restrictions pose a challenge for logistics and revenue. His venue's still working out those kinks.
Before this, we wanted to go to capacity, and many nights we would go to capacity.
It's like a 200-seat theater, and 25 feet back and then social distancing, we could get maybe 40 people in the theater.
Enoch Scott hosts Zombie Burlesque at the Miracle Mile, hoping to be back later this year. Management is asking the state and governor's office to change some of these restrictions, which may be impossible for some of these smaller venues.
It's a different Vegas these days, and the showrooms, for the most part, are these smaller local producers and local performers. Sometimes, the little people can fall through the cracks. The root of it is safety. So if we can just focus on the safety of it all and somehow still get these small local talents back to work.
Here's a statement from MGM Entertainment. It's still in our DNA. We will take some time to review the specifications of the executive directive and plan for how to best proceed with getting shows back on stage. Employees back to work and audiences back in their seats, the way it's supposed to be. The publicist for Cirque du Soleil says there's no announcements for their shows just yet.